All right, so if you don't know what your wife's doing, you got Neo now. Take off running from it. Try to get away from it. Now she can't escape. The Neo, it is coming after her. It will follow her no matter where she goes for 18 minutes. The Neo will follow her around wherever she goes. She is being followed by the Neo. Come back down this way. And there she goes right here, running from the Neo. Here comes the Neo flying right after her. She's running down the road. The Neo hadn't given up yet. It's still chasing her everywhere she goes. It's still coming to her. Yeah.
I give up.
All right. Hold out your hand. She will hold out her hand, and it will come and land right on her hand. Walk up to it. There you go. I'll be showing what it sees. We're going to take the drone up, get up really high and look back down to see what we can get. It's a fairly windy day today. That thing has already reached 50 feet. Now we're up to 89 feet. Let me turn the camera back down so it'll see us. There we are, ants in the driveway. Now we are at 129 feet. So we're at 135 feet right here. You can barely see it up there. Let me see some of that. 135 feet, can you see it through there? 135 feet, barely. All right, so let's take a look what we can see around us with that camera. Strong wind warning, that's always good. You can look ahead, you can see pretty far out into the distance looking there. I am not a professional at flying one of these things, guys. I got into a photo shoot a few weeks ago. I got called on a Thursday and they asked if I would do some videos and some pictures at a Nissan dealership. And I said, sure. And then at the end of the statement, by the time it ended, they said, and do a drone flyover. Do a drone flyover. And I said, sure, no problem. At the time, I didn't own a drone and I'd never flown a drone, but I didn't let that stop me. I went ahead and did it anyway. It all worked out perfectly. I always say don't get yourself in those situations, but in that one particular time, it did end up working out really good. So I'm gonna bring it back down. Let's see if we can turn it a little bit and see what we can see from a different direction. Turn that camera in and out. Okay, guys, that was it for the flying of our DJI Neo. It's very, very cool to play with. Very, very fun. You can take a look at that. There we go. And you should be able to see that now. That's the remote control with my phone and the Neo itself. So we had a lot of fun flying it. And again, I'm not a professional drone flyer, or whatever the term for that is, but I had a lot of fun. I worked out last week at our photo shoot, and it's just fun to go outside. I'm still learning new things about it. It's a lot of fun. And then when I found the setting of follow, I put it on Denise. And I'm like, I can track your every move now. So if you're doing something I don't know about, you're being tracked for 18 minutes anyway. So she bad after 18 minutes, she can do whatever she wants. But for the first 18 minutes, she has to behave. Otherwise, I've got it in 4K video. So did you have fun running from the drone?
It was definitely interesting. It did keep up with me, and it followed me very well, even when I tried to double back on it. So, yeah, it was fun, and it did keep up with me. But 18 minutes. I can be good for 18 minutes.
Anybody can be good for 18 minutes. The cool thing about this is it will follow you. It doesn't have, I don't know what the word is, accident protection or something. In other words, like if she's running through some trees, it's not set to miss a tree, but from what I understand, it takes her exact path she went through the trees. So that's how it avoids most of the obstacle collisions in the video. So that's just what I understand at the moment. But we're having fun with this drone. I had a blast with it at Nissan, me and my son the other day, flying it over Nissan, getting some cool shots. And then we went inside and got some videos of the people that work there. They made some ads. We did the Z400Z, which is a cool car. Very cool car. I think I got it for $62,000. So I got to talk to her now and let me get in a Nissan 400Z for $62,000. I want to get the topped out package. I just want to get like the middle line package at $64,000. Maybe she'll let me do that if I promise not to chase her with the drone anymore. But guys, it is a blast. This remote is well worth the money if you're flying the drone. Now, if you're just doing something fun like chasing your wife with it or whatever, it'll take out of your hand, and it has some pre-programmed things that'll do that are a lot of fun. But if you want to take it to its limit, you need this remote control. You can put your phone in there so you don't have to pay for a screen. And this will really get it going good. I've got some videos I want to do. We've got some lakes up in the area, and I've got some photo shoots laid out to do up there. And everywhere I read, it says, don't fly your DJI Neo over water. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to try it anyway. I'm going to get that DJI Neo. I think they have a 2 or 3 time replacement for flyaways if you lose your Neo. So I definitely want that, because I don't want to be flying this thing over water and lose it, not have another one, have to buy another one. So I'm going to contact DJI. There's a 3-day limit, I think it was 3 days. Once you get it, you can write on just the serial number and be covered. But because I had it longer than 3 days, now I've got to go just do a video of it and all this kind of stuff and send them all the information to prove that it's still in one piece. And I guess that makes sense. You don't want somebody to lose their drone and immediately claim insurance. So, but anyway, it's a lot of fun. The biggest problem I have, I don't know about you guys, if you're flying the DJI Neo, is when I first try to get it to take off, I cannot get it to sync Bluetooth. And if you go back in my entire life, I've never been a fan of Bluetooth. Nothing Bluetooth ever syncs up for me like it does everybody else. Everybody else hits a button here, hits a button here, and they're flying away. I'm hitting buttons everywhere, putting in batteries, making up new cuss words, and nothing ever works. But eventually, as soon as I hear that thing go pop, pop, it's ready to roll. It might take me 15 minutes to get it in the air, but once we're in the air, we are good. We haven't had any crashes yet. Today was very windy. I noticed when I was coming down, it was fighting like this to get down, but a lot of fun. I think this only weighs 134 grams, which is basically nothing, so I don't see how it flies in the air anyway. But it's so much fun to fly. Have you flown it yet?
Yes, just a little bit.
Did you like flying it?
Yeah, it was pretty easy to pick up on the directions using the remote control. But yeah, I didn't do much.
Yeah. She did pretty good. We've let multiple friends fly it, and nobody's wrecked it yet. In fact, my brother-in-law came over and put housing on. He cleaned the gutters on the house the other day, and of course I like to give him a hard time. So as soon as he got up to the 3rd floor on the gutter, I was flying the Neo right in front of him, and he kept telling me I was #1 for some reason. So I guess he thinks really highly of me. But anyway, guys, that's it. We really enjoyed it. We have a lot of fun with this drone. This is like what we do in spare time. Sometimes we'll fly it in the house if the door's open, fly it through the house and just fly it all. It's just, you just cannot have, you can just have so much fun with this little thing right here. It's just an absolute blast. So it's a DJI Neo. This is $199. It comes with 1 battery, no controller, but you can add some batteries and add the controller. You can get so much more use out of your Neo. It's well worth it. It's packed with loads of fun, and it shoots 4K 30. It's just a blast, and making some money with it. Even though we shot our last wedding last year, we still got some small weddings to do over the next few years. I'll probably have it at those weddings and see what shots I can get from the air. Think that'd be a good idea? Mm-hmm. As long as we don't crash it into the cake or something like that. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Nothing serious in the video. Like I say, it was not a review of the DJI Neo. I'm not competent enough to give you a review of a drone. I don't know enough about them. I just have fun flying them. But if you have any questions or any advice for me, let me know. If we are helping you guys out, give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. You guys have a great day. Thank you.